Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Battle Brothers. So today we are starting in Grunbach. I traveled off camera from Hellerstedt to Grunbach. Along the way I fulfilled the ambition that we had to get 15,000 crowns for the wagon. In the end it actually cost us 10,000 to get the inventory space increase. We got what, 26 extra inventory slots now. Was it worth 10,000? Probably not, but well, it's one of the ambitions, so at some point you kind of have to take it. And we still have 19,000 gold. We got 3,200 as the quest reward. I didn't find anything along the way the most interesting event. We had the shooting contest between Prophet and one of our archers, and as a result they both gained 1 renown, so at least something. And other than that, well, absolutely nothing. Upon arrival to Grunbach, I found 2 contracts. One was some kind of a package delivery that I refused. The other one is for a noble house, and they want us to go Alp, Anhalt, and Hexen hunting. The problem is they're sending us to Bronze Hills, and Bronze Hills are all the way here, and I'm not going back from where I just arrived, so I'm gonna refuse this contract as well. And instead we'll be heading to Westerholt and stick to our original plan to go south and explore, check the plains again, or for all of the new locations that had to spawn there. Okay, so now, okay, there are a few legendary merchant games through history. More it'll be them only most daring take goblins. We could accept the goblin one. I mean, there should be goblins in the plains. We are heading into the goblin lands, so may as well take that one. What is this? Can I have? Let's gather 50,000. So this is just gather money. But 50,000 is a lot, so it may take a while. I think I'll try to take the goblins, and we also should get some trophy for that we are still missing. Let's start with that. We can just basically wait with the one that tells us to get 50,000 until we have the money. Because at some point we will get 50,000. Once we get that, we can just accept that one and fulfill the ambition instantly, basically. Okay, nothing along the way. Let's check the Fletcher. And we are gonna buy some ammo. For 100, I think I'll buy 2 stacks. How are we doing food-wise? Cured venison for 96 is pretty cheap. I think I'm gonna buy that. And do they have any hunters? Of course not, just poachers. What about these contracts? Okay, we are not interested in caravan escort, and this is another patrol, 77 per, but this is really not that well paid. So I think we're gonna refuse this one. It's also for the wrong house. I'll just keep going. We want to get to Grottenhaven as soon as possible. It'd be nice to find some locations along the way. At least some brigands, so that we just don't waste time doing nothing. We just got some extra morale thanks to fulfilling the ambition. And we are just losing it. Oh, there is something. We are just losing it by doing nothing. No one is complaining yet, but unless we start fighting, people will start complaining. Okay, let's move someone back. And I'll move Lars forward. Let's see what this might be. My guess would be brigands. Yep, quite a few actually. Do they have a hedge knight with them? It's such a large group. Might have... Oh, hey. They have master archer. So there is a good chance they'll have a Hedge Knight with them as well. Yeah, that ranged line is so strong that there is no reason for them to start moving, so I will have to get to them. Let's see. Let's move here. There is a leader, but... Or is it a leader? Yeah, it is. But... probably don't have a Hedge Knight. Wait... Okay, so what is my best move? Try it here. And... try headshot. $41, $54. Let's try to finish off this one. Good. Okay. What? Is that just a normal... Yeah, it's a normal bow. It's not the unique bow. How is it doing so much damage? Good. Come on, kill him. Ah. Which way do we want to go? Well, I don't really have a choice. I have to fight this one first. Okay, now we finally have this guy in range. But look at that. Even with aimed shot, it's only 20% chance to hit him. So I think it's better to just miss someone else. Oh, come on. 17. Now, his turn is really not going as planned. Oh, come on. Okay, now it's pretty important that we hit. Okay, good. I really have to try and kill this raider, because otherwise might be in trouble. Damn. Okay, let's just run away. Can I reach this guy? Nope. Oh, good enough. How the hell is he still alive? If I really wanted to, I could probably catch all of them, but I'll just... Actually, wait, the dog is gonna hunt them no matter what. Let's see, can I find an angle to shoot? Oh. Not anymore. Just want to end this. Wow. That's what I call a lucky move. Okay. Let's see. Did we get anything interesting? 2 level ups. That's nice. And other than that, nothing else. I was hoping that maybe we get the bow. Oh, we actually did get the bow. I missed that. That's worth quite a bit. Some ammo. Oh. Okay. Let's fix at least the bow. Is there anything else that would be worth fixing? Probably not. And also let's check the level ups. 1, 2, 3. And for Balduin, I again want to just compare the perks to Acredon and do the same thing, except I think Quick Hands. Quick Hands, that was a waste of a perk. Okay, so who suffered an injury? That's 1. That's 2. Still would like to level up Dieter. No, this will be fine for now, I think. Okay, so let's get to Grotenhaven as quickly as possible. Okay, is there anything interesting? Let's check the tavern first. Don't trust militia. Wait. One time as a band of outlaws approached the Eternity and run for the hills. Oh, never mind. I thought there was something about those brigands that might be useful. Then what about contracts? Okay, don't care about that. And what is this? Find Puppet Master's cabinet somewhere around the region of Glacius domain, not far in the northwest. But I just find it. It's not about fighting them. And for 300 crowns, this is a waste of time. Let's pass on that as well. What about the marketplace? We could use some tools and supplies, but it's quite expensive. So I'm gonna pause. And what about some new recruits? Nothing that we are interested in. Once again, what's the name? Dunstfeste. Okay, so what can we get here? Not much. What about the tavern? A group of young lads left for Strande some days ago. They're looking to hire armed men. Nothing. What about the marketplace? 239 for tools and supplies isn't bad, so let's buy 1 stack. What about food? 360 for furs. I should probably sell that. Is there anything else that we want to buy? We don't have dried fruits, so let's buy that, even though it's pretty expensive for the food variety. We really could use that event that increases morale. And are we missing anything else? Do we have cheese? We do. For 268. Let's actually buy the rations as well to get like everything. Do we have ground grains? No, we don't have ground grains. I'll buy that as well. And now we probably have all types of food, like literally every single one. And also, we can get the falcon. I almost missed that. So who gets that falcon? Someone fast, like really fast. 27, 113, 132. Yeah, Gisler. Now we can give the dog to someone else. Who needs a dog? Let's say Balti. How many dogs are we missing? 1, 2, 3. 3. And again, no classes that we really care about. It's interesting that we didn't see a single hedge knight yet, or maybe one. And what about the contract? Hunter, Wolfsweb, Nasters, and the steps of Dronshire and other regions. Nah, I don't really care about this. Don't even know where that region might be. And sometimes it can be really far, but it's here. Yeah, I'm not going here and then all the way back. Okay, is there anything interesting in Zuderwacht? Kennel. We want those dogs, so let's go to Zuderwacht. And we'll go northeast first, because there is... Or in this area, there are locations spawning quite regularly. So, I'd actually be quite surprised if there wasn't anything. Not exactly where I expected the location, but it's there, so... I may as well clear it. What is that? Some marksman, raiders, leader. I think we can handle this during the night. I don't want to waste any time. Maybe because we are fighting during the night, we can move Walter back and Kamemutsu to the front line. So we don't waste experience. Go. Probably should wait for them to move forward if they're gonna do it. Yeah, they are. Good. It's actually 22 of them. I should be careful, because that's almost 2 to 1. Oh, and I would like to get that sword. That's tier 1 one-handed sword. And if we ever get a duelist, that's the weapon I want him to use. This is probably better. Now let's try to finish off this guy. Ah, damn it. Okay, so far so good. Let's actually move closer. Come on, guys. I know that we are fighting during the night, but the chance to hit is still quite decent. There we go, that's much better. What's the chance? 44. Can I just maybe kill someone else? Let's see this guy. There we go. And 46. Almost. Good. Is it a bad idea? Actually, I can't even get there. Might as well stay here and try to stab this guy. Wait. Wait. Why can't I shoot this one? And again, what is the problem? Why? I should be able to reach these tiles, and I don't see anything that will be in the way. Okay, fine. Let's just try to hit this one. I really don't understand what's blocking the shot here. Oh, wait, well. Okay, wait, and let's try to get that leader before he can run away. One. I should be able to get enough people around him so that he can't run. Really want to get that sword if possible. Wait. Okay, there we go. Now we just end the fight. So did we get it? We got this sword, but not the one that we wanted, of course. I'm not sure if all our archers have this closed mail coif. We'll check that. We got the armor, but... Actually, we still could use it, right? One of our reservists doesn't have an armor. But yeah, the only item that I wanted was lost. Where is the armor? Here. At least something useful. And let's check our archers. Walter actually doesn't have this helmet. Okay, go. Let's try to get to Zuderbach today. Buy those dogs. And do we have everything else? We have food, we have ammo. Maybe we could use more ammo. And maybe buy one more stack of tools and supplies. And then we should be able to, or should be ready for a pretty long expedition. Okay, so 3 dogs. 1, 2, 3. And perfect. 1 stack of tools and supplies, 1 stack of ammo. They have a really cheap food. 95 for mead. Just buy that. But we have so much food right now that if I buy even more, it's just gonna spoil. So even though it's very cheap, I'm gonna leave it behind. So who needed that dog? That's 1. 2. 3. Just making sure that I didn't forget anyone. Oh, I did. Of course I did. Nedaros. And one more thing before we leave. Let's sell everything. Maybe it's not the best price, but we just want to have empty inventory before we leave. All of this. I don't care about white blue paint. Let's get rid of that as well. All the weapons. And is there anything else when I reorganize the inventory? T71 for amber shards, sure. I'll take that. Fine, and we are ready. More than enough food. We have the tools and supplies. We have the ammo. 17,000 in the bank. Enough for 27 days. So, in the next episode, the goal probably will be to get all the way to the Orcish camp. Or actually, maybe it would be better to just like find some locations along the way rather than just have an uneventful trip all the way, because we still want to keep fighting as often as possible. We'll go this way, and then if we find enough locations to fill up the inventory, we will then turn back and sell everything in Lichtmark, and then try again to find the camp. But I don't want to leave the area until the camp is clear, and maybe we can even try this Goblin City. I'm not quite sure if we are ready for the Goblin City. But, well, we might be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are definitely ready. 4 archers, that's 9. With our surgeons, that's 10. Torbjorn is not quite ready yet. When we take both our spearmen, we might actually be ready for those goblins as well. Well, we'll see. The orcs are a priority, and if we are in a good shape after that fight, we could check the city. But for today we are done, so I hope that you like this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. Now until then, have a good time. Bye bye.